So currently when we look at the state of diversity in our country's classrooms, we see a lack of diversity in terms of the teaching population. So when we look at the data nationally, 83% of teachers are white. But however, when we look at the student population, we see that 51% of students are students of color. So we see a mismatch in our current classroom. It's important to diversify the educator workforce because I think students have to see teachers in authority of all racial and ethnic groups. As we look at our nation, we're becoming more diverse, and I think students need to have that experience in schools to learn that I can be led by someone from any racial group. I think because the issue is so complex that we have to start at 3 different levels. So if we look at the K through 12 level, I think it's interesting and important that teachers do a good job of messaging the profession to students, so that in the K through 12 experience, that students are actually interested in becoming teachers. When we transition and look at higher education, I think colleges have to be more mindful of who they're recruiting into the pipeline and be more creative. So that means going out to the community and getting those members of the community who are adult learners and bringing them back to college, as well as recruiting some of our traditional undergraduate students who are interested in becoming teachers. And then lastly, if we do all this work in recruiting and getting people excited about teaching at the school district level, we have to be mindful of having retention strategies in place to ensure that we keep our diverse candidates in the pipeline. Diverse classrooms benefit all students because as we look at our nation, we're becoming so much more diverse. And with that, we have to have students prepared to work with all sorts of people. And so having that experience to do that as a student, working with diverse teacher candidates, prepares students not only to learn from different people, but also to learn different cultural values that can help them in the workforce.